Good day po sa lahat, si Fiscal EJ po ito. May bagong landmark decision na naman ang Supreme Court. The case of Mangudadato versus Comelec, na tuluyang nagbasura sa tinatawag na second placer rule. Ano ba ang ibig sabihin nito at paano ito nakakaapekto sa mga kagaya ni Congressman Benny Abante? Let's break it down. First, the background. Under our election laws, there are times when a winning candidate is later disqualified or their certificate of candidacy or COC is cancelled. In the past, may mga kaso na kapag nadiskwalipika ang nanalong kandidato, ang second placer ang dineklara bilang winner. This became known as the second placer rule. Pero sa landmark case na Mangudadato versus Comelec, the Supreme Court en banc made it clear. This doctrine is now officially abandoned. In essence, here is what the Supreme Court said. Kung ang isang kandidato ay hindi kwalipikado from the very beginning, tulad ng kapag hindi siya natural-born Filipino citizen, his COC is void ab initio. Ibig sabihin, parang hindi siya kailanman naging kandidato. Dahil dito, lahat ng boto sa kanya ay considered stray votes or hindi valid. Kaya kung ang nanalong kandidato ay napatunayang hindi talaga kwalipikado mula't simula, halimbawa, kung hindi siya isang natural-born Filipino, hindi pwedeng ideklarang panalo ang second placer. Instead, magkakaroon ng permanent vacancy at ito ay dapat punan gamit ang succession rule under Section 44 of the Local Government Code. Section 44 says, kung ang isang gobernador o mayor ay hindi makakaupo dahil sa disqualification, the vice governor or vice mayor as the case may be, who are the elected second in command, shall assume the post. Now, let's apply this to the case of Benny Abante. Si Abante ang second placer sa congressional race. Ang first placer, si Joey Uy, was later found to be not a natural-born Filipino citizen. As a result, his COC was cancelled and all his votes were declared stray or invalid. So ang tanong, pwede bang i-proclaim si Benny Abante as the winner? Under the Mangudadato ruling, hindi pwede. The Supreme Court made it clear. Second placers cannot be proclaimed in case the first placer's COC is void ab initio. Pero here's the twist. The Mangudadato doctrine applies only to local elective positions, governor, mayor, vice governor, and the like, because Section 44 of the Local Government Code governs local succession. But in Benny Abante's case, he ran for Congress in national position. Ang pagiging member of the House of Representatives ay hindi saklaw ng Section 44. Walang applicable rule on succession sa Constitution or sa Election Code for congressional seats the same way we have for governors or mayors kasi unlike sa local positions, walang lower-ranking official sa isang congressional district who can automatically take over. That's probably what the Comelec applied in Abante's case. Ang naging basihan pa rin nila ay ang second placer rule following the doctrine set in the case of Halos Hos versus Comelec, which also involved a congressional seat, this time in the Pitan. So if Joey Uy was not qualified from the very beginning and his COC was deemed void ab initio, then Benny Abante didn't just place second. He ended up receiving the highest number of valid votes among all qualified candidates. And I emphasize the word valid, because while Joey Uy may have received more votes, those votes are considered invalid or stray. Kaya in this scenario, unlike in Mangudadato, the second placer, in my opinion, may be proclaimed, not because of the second placer rule, but because he actually received the highest number of valid votes among eligible candidates. Yes, it's true that the Supreme Court has spoken. The second placer rule is officially dead. Pero sa kaso ni Benny Abante, the ruling in Mangudadato doesn't automatically bar him from being proclaimed. In fact, it might even support his case. Why? Because Joey Uy was never a valid candidate to begin with. His COC was void ab initio. Kaya kung lahat ng boto sa kanya ay stray, then Abante becomes the highest valid vote getter by default. At the end of the day, ito ang mahalagang tanong. Sino ang lehitimong kandidato na sinuportahan ng botanteng Pilipino? At kung ang sagot ay si Benny Abante, dahil siya lang ang qualified, then the law is on his side. So yan lang po ang nais kong ibahagi today and see you in my next video. Maraming salamat po.